we are going to be going into my favorite subject, shadow work. You're going to have to get ready if you want to go and get comfortable. We are going to dive in deep. Hello, Mr. Star. I'm really looking forward to this conversation on Shadowwork. I am just wondering if it is okay if I am not wearing any pants when we do the Shadowwork. If find it very comfortable to be breezy down there. Whatever makes you comfortable, Larry.
Mr. Star, please help me understand how we can be outside in the shadows and then do this course here.
That is a good question, Joe, and I'm just very happy that you have brought your pants to the class. The shadow work process isn't about being in the physical shadows of light. It is going into the darkness within self to heal it.
Oh, Mr. Star, that is good. Very good. So we are going to go to the darkness, like where the sun doesn't shine. Are we going to be facing our anus areas and ourselves at the same time during this shadow work, Mr. Star? That is my question.
Oh, Joe, you sure are a funny one. If you are truly looking forward to explore the shadows of the sphincter, you can come over here and I'll turn it around. Whoa, gentlemen, we need to take a step back. This is not physical from your doctor. We are going into the consciousness to heal it. It is the shadows of the decisions that we have made in our life, and we are going to confront the choices that we have made to forgive them and to heal them. Okay, Mr. Star, so help me understand. When I go back to Vegas and I remember the times when I won that money on those slot machines, and then I took that money and I spent it on women and drugs, Mr. Star, and then I woke up at a bus shelter naked and getting arrested by the police. These decisions now that we've made, how do we go about to heal them, Mr. Star? That is a good question, because you were taking shadow work and partying and putting them together, Larry. If we want to focus on the specific thing to address, it would probably be the addiction to gambling, alcohol, and drugs. Oh, Mr. Star, when I was a child there, we had a lot of opportunities to make money, as we called hustling on the street. We had found that there were many people who would be willing to buy oregano at the price of $15 per.
Mr. Star, there is something that has been troubling me, and when I was younger, I would go into fields, and I would dance in these fields nude, and then I would catch grasshoppers, and we would be jumping, and I would be catching the grasshoppers nude, and I pretended to be a grasshopper. And then there was a day when I was jumping and I stepped on the grasshopper and squished it. And that day was a very hard day for me, Mr. Star. I am wondering how I go about to release this.
We are going to deal with Larry first. Now, Larry, the times of going back when you had the need to be selling anything or hustling on the streets, it was something that you thought that you lacked in your life, something of making you feel that you needed more. And the truth is, and it comes down to, it is the love that you need more of. And this is time now to go back to that younger version of yourself and tell him that you love him.
Mr. Star, Mr. Star, this is what I needed to hear, Mr. Star. This younger version of myself, he was just looking for a home to say, oh, that I love you, and now I've found that home within my heart, Mr. Star. I am going to come and stand up in my new
bare bottoms to come and give you a hug through the screen. Right now, Mr. Star, right now I'm going to... No, sit down, Larry. Hold on a sec. We still have to talk about the grasshoppers with Joe, and please do not stand up. We've had a breakthrough. This is great. Now, Larry, when you were playing in the fields and being a grasshopper, that is exactly the kind of spirit we're talking about. And it was this moment when you stepped on this grasshopper that you lost your play, your inner child self. So you have to go back to forgive yourself for stepping on the grasshopper and find that inner child play.
Oh, Mr. Star, that is definitely what I needed to hear. I must be the grasshopper that I once was, and then that will bring me back into my happiness. I have been buying crystals, Mr. Star, to fill the void of being the grasshopper. I see it now, Mr. Star, the feeling of this freedom from doing this great work you call shadow work.
Great work, Joe. Become that grasshopper. Both you and Larry have had the greatest breakthroughs tonight, and that is what happens when you do this shadow work. It is about healing the consciousness. And the best part is, we didn't have to see Larry's nude butt. So until next week, you both have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon.